So mentorship is something that I have focused a lot on developing in my career. And I've learned a lot about how to curate a network of mentors that I think can be, really valuable to you in building a business. And some of the conclusions are not the conclusions I started with. They're not really intuitive either, which is my initial impulse was to build mentors precisely in the exact same role I was in, but with more success or with more status or with more experience than I had. So kind of looking for me, fast forward, 20 years or with more success or, with a better outcome. But I also think that in being so myopic, you lose the potential to get outside perspectives from outside your industry. So some of the best mentors I've worked with are not in venture capital. Now, they might be in asset management, so they're kind of adjacent to my space, but the problems they're dealing with, specifically around companies and fundraising, they're analogous, and I can draw some lessons out of them, specifically to what Fifth Wall is doing. But the way they think, the frame they look at problems through, I actually find gives me more insight than talking purely to venture capitalists, because we're almost too right on top of one another to truly add value. And the second thing is that I oftentimes think that being outside an industry gives you a perspective on it that it's impossible to see from the inside of it. I've had this experience so many times from my network of mentors because they're outside of venture capital. And so they see dynamics in my business that are almost so close and so immediate for me that they're like in my optic blind spot. I can't even see those realities, but they have that perspective. And I think if I was talking to another venture capitalist, I wouldn't get that perspective. So the point I'm trying to make is I think curating a network of mentors that is more diverse, more broad, not as kind of down the fairway myopic in terms of exactly what your business is trying to be, but that can have a lot of benefit. And I think sometimes people are too closed-minded in trying to pick people that are precisely like them, but just older with more success. So building a mentor base is really important, but look for diversity in building it.